So here we have the Aikema universal vent mount for your car. I was using this in a Toyota Prius to hold a Galaxy Note 3, and for about 4 or 5 months it worked really well. You can see it has this like captive spring activated mount here. The weakest point seemed to be the actual clamp that interfaces with your vent. So the problem with this design is that this piece is made out of, it seems like some sort of plastic. I'm not sure what type of plastic it is. It might be an ABS or a polyethylene plastic, but the problem with it is that its compressive yield strength is not high enough. And even if it is high enough, the amount of duty cycles it could survive is apparently very low. Now, what is a duty cycle? That means how many times you can clamp this on and take it off of your vent. And, with the increase or the decrease in temperature, a lot of times these plastics material properties seem to suffer. So, for example, in California, it's very hot right now. And this failure occurred at a time when it was like 100 degrees inside the car, and I was clamping the mount on. So, I did a review and I sent it in through Amazon telling Aikema about this particular failure, and they said they had made some changes to the design and they wanted to send me a new one. So I said, great. So this is the new Aikema mount that they sent. So the mount interface is basically the same, very similar, the part that holds the phone. Now the part that clamps to the vent in your car is slightly different. I noticed that the plastic material here is a lot thicker. The actual clamp is a lot thicker. I'm not sure what type of plastic it is yet. I haven't really used it, but I'm hoping it's something like, something with higher strength. An SLS would be ideal, a nylon impregnated style plastic. I'm hoping they use, if not that, something similar that can withstand a lot of duty cycles and it won't fail at higher temperatures. So I'm gonna give this a shot, and I will report back to let you know. And they also changed the uniball here. They made it such that you have a little bit more control over the angle that you actually clamp the phone down at. So you can adjust this angle and tighten this ring up, and it allows you to kind of set a different angle to the overall mount. And then they still kept the same wing nut design to clamp the mount to your vent through here. So yeah, the weakest link in this design is going to be the actual part that clamps to the air vent. So, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. So, if this is a good product, this is the part they really need to focus on improving. Now, I would have liked to have seen this be a metal piece, but I understand, the manufacturing process is probably more expensive to make this out of metal than to just make it out of plastic, like, which is what they did here. So, we'll give it a shot, and I will report back to let you guys know how well this mount holds up. Hopefully it'll hold up longer than this one did, which was, like I said, about 5 or 6 months before, the actual part that